Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play The Adventures of Lolo 3. Last time we talked to Grandpa and we cleared off level 1. And for those curious as to what happens if you go back in Grandpa's tree, he's basically just going to remake us do all these puzzles again. So, yeah, don't do that. Give me just 1 second and I'll get out of here. There we go, back out to the main screen. Also, there is no way to stop early. You have to finish all 5 of those individual little puzzles because that's how the game works. But now let's go on to level 2. Where it starts to actually get a little bit spicy, I guess. So we've got a bunch of frames. We can push around and block off various areas. But notice we immediately have a problem in that we only have 1 frame available to block off the bottom Medusa. No frames, well, only 1 frame really that can potentially block off the top Medusa there, and only 1 direction. So we need a couple of shots, which luckily we are going to get. Just to give ourselves a little bit of breathing room down here, let's go ahead and push this up. And then just to make this easy on myself, the goal, I'm going to push you up against the left wall to block off the bottom half of that top Medusa down there. But you get to go as close here. Perfect. Now, just to make sure that we don't screw this up, push you over here, push you here, and push you here. Now that goal is blocked off. Medusa's blocked off on all 3 sides. Medusa's blocked off on 2 sides. Perfect. Now all we gotta do is walk back, grab the gem. So this is only World 2. And they are making you plan out things in Room 1. They're giving you limited ammo to do some things with. Now, this stage has 1 major hazard in that Medusa. And it's also going to make you grab that heart next to the skulls last, which is not exactly the biggest threat in the world. It's just a small timing bit. But yeah, it can screw you over if you're not careful. But you're going to have 2 shots when we grab this heart frame here, and we're going to have to use those to block off the Medusa from being able to see us anywhere else. So just to... Now the Medusa is no longer a problem. And we need to grab this heart and then run away before the skulls actually reach us. The skulls can't cross the grass patch, so that's not a problem. See? And now the room's over. But if you'd gone down there because, oh, you saw skulls and you wanted to grab that first, you would have gotten zapped by Medusa, as you saw. It's a very small trap, but a trap nonetheless. And here is basically the introduction to the Rockies. They're not a huge threat to actually do anything to you, but they can be fairly annoying, especially since they're like right there with you. They really want to charge into you and smack you, but you don't grab these heart pieces right now. Wait until you've gotten the heart pieces on the other side. Just wait for that, and then you'll be perfectly fine. Because these 3 are going to have some difficulty completely trapping you, even if you're right here, because you can still go left and right. As long as you don't screw yourself completely over, you'll be perfectly fine. But, yeah. We're going to grab the heart piece and then push left, so when the Rocky is pushing us away, we still get into that little divot there. And there we go. Now see, if they'd made this an arrow, or even if they didn't make this an arrow that would have pointed inward, still not a huge deal. It would have been really annoying to try to get back up there, but you know. And here we have a fairly standard looking thing where we got 4 heart containers. We got 4 skulls, we got 4 enemies to block them with, and 2 emerald frames to block the Medusa. Fairly straightforward room, this one. But you do need to be careful about where you position each of these enemies, as these gulls here will still face to the left after you've moved them. So if you put one right here, or one right here to block anything with, you're getting fried. So don't do that. Instead, go ahead and block it so the gulls only shoot fire directly into skulls. Let me go ahead and block off Medusa there. And really annoy the skull by bathing them in gull fire. And now we have, well, we get introduced to the Dawn Medusa here. It gonna move left and right. And as we all have seen, the Dawn Medusas are one of the more annoying enemies to deal with. But not in this case. In this case, it's just, hey, you're going to have to learn how to deal with these. So deal with them now. And if you look at this, you may think, huh, that's the worst place to trap a Dawn Medusa's over on the far right wall because it'll see the treasure chest. But then you realize you've got 2 of these emerald frames here. And you can just do that. So you grab this, use it to feel very bad for the snakies that just get drowned immediately. We grab this, and we now have ourselves a key. Yeah, so far, very simple rooms, a very, well, we're still being introduced to things in the first 2 worlds. World 3, it does kick things up just a tiny bit. But now that we've got the key and the rainbow egg, we can actually get through these 2 stages. All we actually needed to get in the first half of this was the key. But World 3 is 2 sections. It's both of the towers you'll see, but we will come across it next time. I know this is a very short video compared to what I normally make, but yeah, we finished a level. So when we come back, we will actually check out World 3 and actually where the game starts getting some upticks on the difficulty. It's still not terrible though. But anyway, that's for next time. So until then, take care, everyone.